This session is going to be one of my favorite styles of classes to teach. We're not going to get too into alignment or detailed work, but it'll just be sort of like a full body flow and to move energy. So let's go ahead and get started. You can extend your legs forward, widen your hips, bend your left knee in. You're going to put the heel right next to your butt, and then we're going to twist to the right first. So you keep both sit bones on the ground. Inhale, reach the left arm to the sky. Exhale, hang on to the outside of the right knee. Keep the left hip down and turn back. We'll just take a couple breaths here, saying hello with the breath. Hello to the ribs, the spine. As always, we want to set ourselves up. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, and exhale to the other side. So right elbow around the knee. We want to set ourselves up with the best breaths of our day. We want to make sure that we love and have fun with at least this hour of the day. I think that's really important, to have an outlet every day. So release the left knee out to the side as you come out of that pose, and then turn your right foot all the way down to the ground. Let's sweep the left arm back and go all the way up. So you're on your left hand on the left knee, right foot is at the front of the mat. Lean back in the pose, just getting a sense of curiosity, pressing the head back, reaching the right arm back. Exhale. Right hand to the left thigh. Inhale, left arm to the sky. And exhale, let's go forward. So left arm is reaching up and over. Inhale, come up. Let's switch sides. So right foot in, left leg extends out, hands behind you. Inhale, reach up with the right hand. Exhale, twist, gazing back. So I like to think of my more flowy days as a moving meditation. So if that resonates with you, you can try to keep your breath like a thread, taking you through all these like little turns along the way. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, and we'll go to the right. So left elbow wraps around the right knee. So maybe we can think of the sequence as kind of like a path through a garden or some kind of place that's fun to explore. So you take your right knee out to the right, turn your left toes all the way down, and with your right hand down, inhale, reach your left arm up and over. Inhale, turning the chest towards the sky. So I like this kind of practice because I think it's a nice complement. Let's take the left hand to the right thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over. It's a complement. It's a way for us to kind of put into practice the fundamentals and the other sort of therapeutic ideas and alignment ideas from the other styles of the ways that we approach our yoga practice. Let's do that flow one more time. So reach the left leg in, and we're going to flow through it one breath, one movement. So inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Exhale to the left, hugging the knee. Inhale, release that left knee to the ground. Right arm up and over. Exhale, hips down. Right hand outside the left thigh. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, sweep it back. All right, other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. If it seems fast now, don't worry, you'll get it on the next round. I think we'll do this even again after we finish this. So inhale, this is like your run through. So left elbow around the right knee, gazing back. Inhale, the right knee comes down, left foot comes down, sweep the arm up to the sky. Exhale, side bending. So both hips on the ground, left hand on the right thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Inhale, swooping up. All right, one more time. Left heel in. Inhale, arms to the sky. So we'll counter twist first. We go to the right on an exhale. Inhale. And exhale to the left. Inhale. Left hand at the back of the mat. Make this really kind of graceful. I guess this is my outlet. It's kind of like my dance outlet for the day. So maybe you can do that with me. The left arm going up and over. Exhale. Switch. Inhale, arms to the sky. Twist to the left first. Inhale, arms to the sky. And to the right. Inhale, right knee down. Left arm up and over. Exhale, left hand on the right thigh. Reach the right arm up and over. Exhale, sweeping back. Okay, take both legs forward. We'll switch it up. Take the left knee, the middle of your mat, and the right foot over. This is like a traditional yoga pose. Twisting, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. So we're doing our counter poses first, just for fun to keep it fresh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands behind you. Let's step the right foot just to the right side of the mat. Otherwise, exactly the same. Pressing into the right foot, lift up through the hips. Let the head go back. Pressing into the right foot, we're going to lift. I'm even coming up onto my right tiptoe. Lift and stretch your left leg all the way forward, off the front edge of the mat if you can. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Coming down, let's do the other side. So right knee at the middle of the mat. Left foot goes up and over. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the left. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale. So all this flowing, for me, really makes, it's a very unique way. Inhale, left foot steps out and press into the foot, lifting up. It's a unique way of moving energy. So the continuous movement does frees us of all kinds of gunk in a really special way. So inhale, lift up through the hips. Take that right leg and thread it all the way forward off the front edge of the mat. Inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale. All right. Bend both knees. Place your feet hips width apart. Inhale, reverse table. Head goes back. One more breath in. Lift up. Let's walk the feet in, providing the knees and toes are okay with this, we'll sit on the heels, roll the shoulders back, inhale, heart to the sky. You can see how low the knees want to go here. Surprisingly, my knees want to go all the way to the ground, but I'm even surprised by that. So make sure you're creating poses that feel breathable. Inhale, come up on the fingertips. And we're going to go into child's pose. So slide back, knees about mat's width apart, so it's a wide knee pose. Forehead comes down. Slide the hands behind you, interlace. Roll the shoulders towards the sky. And then inhale. Reach up through the bones of the arms from the heart. Make the front of your heart really round and three-dimensional as the outer shoulders lift up. One more breath. Exhale. Thread the arms out in front. Inhale, walk the hands over to the left. So we'll go into a side bend for the right side. Forehead comes down. You can put the right hand over your left hand if that feels good. Inhale, walk back through center, and we'll go to the right. So I like to stack my hands a couple breaths after I get into this pose. So I get in, and then I'll start to bring my left hand over, covering the right hand. Inhale, walk it back to center. Come on up, hands and knees. Coming into down dog. Lift high up on your heels, getting into the soles of the feet, and then stretch down. Let's visualize the breath starting from the hands. So inhale up through the arms, side ribs to the pelvis, and exhale down the backs of the legs into the heels. Again, inhale, breathing from the palms, arms, back ribs, back of the pelvis, and exhaling into the ground. Gaze forward. Let's step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, swooping up. I'm going to turn towards you to show you this wide stance that I'm taking, but feel free to do it in any direction that feels good. So it's a goddess pose. The knees are bent with the hands on the thighs. Inhale, lift up through the chest, and we're going to twist. So the right hand presses into the knee, the right knee as you twist back. See how low you can get your heart. Inhale, center, and exhale to the right. Couple more times like this. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale. So every time you exhale, you go to a new side. Every time you inhale, you re-lengthen up right through the center. Keep going, just moving and getting information. So the things that we want not to ignore when we're practicing is when the bodies say all kinds of things like, I need more rest. I need a different food today. I need. So this is your hour and 15 minutes to get to tune in to all those things so your body can be heard. Inhale, lifting up. Sit a little deeper into the hips. Let's stretch all the way up. Turn the toes parallel, arms to the sky. Just the arms are going to move. Interlace the hands behind you. Sweep up through the chest. And exhale, dive down between the legs. Arms going up and over. All right, release the arms. Let's do what we did in child's pose, but now in this. So you can start in a flat back position and then walk the hands back towards the left foot, side bending, breathing into the right side. Inhale to the right. Each exhale, you can explore walking the hands a little bit further from you. Okay, inhale, turn it into a lunge towards the front of the mat with the right foot forward. You can bring the back knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, just the arms move. So interlace the hands behind you. Inhale, lift up through the chest. We're going to keep these arms, lean forward, lift the back knee, and step to the front of the mat. So coming into a flat back position, lengthening through the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, come into chair. Hips go low, heart goes high. And exhale, fold. All right, let's do the other side. So right leg steps back. You can bring the back knee down. Let's hang on to these arms if you can. Inhale, sweep your heart towards the sky. See if we can step forward and flow like that one more time before we let the arms go. So lean forward, lift the back knee, step up, lengthen your heart. Exhale, fold. Keep the arms, bend the knees, coming into chair with these arms. Front of the heart rolls to the sky. Exhale, fold. All right, I think it'll be even sweeter if we go one more time. Let's get creative. So bend the knees, step the left leg back, left knee down, heart to the sky. Hang in there. Sweep up through the chest. Exhale. Step forward, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, chair with these arms. Exhale, fold. Step back with the right leg. Back knee down. Heart sweeps up. Exhale, lean forward. Step the back foot. Fold on an exhale. Inhale, knees bend, heart sweeps up. Chair with these arms. Exhale, fold. Now you can release the arms. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Full stretch. Right up. All right, arms forward. Here's a fun twist. Curveball. Left elbow over the right. Eagle. Inhale, lift your elbows high. Lift the heart nice and high. Exhale, swan dive forward with these arms. So you're going all the way in. Bend the knees, inhale, chair with these arms. Exhale, fold. All right, let's see if we can do it. Step the left leg back, left knee down, heart to the sky, arms to the sky. Exhale. Step the back foot forward and fold. Inhale, knees bend, coming back in a chair, elbows at eye level. Inhale, lift the heart a little higher. Exhale, fold. Legs straighten for just this moment, and then we'll step back, right knee down. Inhale, sweeping up. Try to take the forearms all the way overhead, kind of like you're reaching for the back edge of the mat. Exhale, step forward, folding. Bend the knees, inhale, chair with these arms. And then inhale, spring up, reach the arms up, sweep the arms out like wings. All the way to the sides. Inhale, arms to the sky. Oh, that feels so good. Let's snow angel one more time. So exhale, the arms just go to the sides. Inhale, back to the sky. Third time is a charm. We still have the other side to do with the right arm on top. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right elbow over left. Inhale, bend the knees. Come into chair with these arms. Sweep the front of the heart a little higher. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Lunging on this side. Go high with the heart, with the arms. Exhale, let's step forward, folding. Inhale, knees bend, elbows go high. Exhale, fold. Okay, other side. Left leg back, knee down, sweep up. Stepping forward, fold. Chair with the arms. Sit a little lower. And then inhale, spring up, unwind. Snow angel, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep back up. A nice sweet release for the shoulders, right? Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Okay, let's step back to plank pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, the knees can go down first. Lower all the way to the ground. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, cobra. Look over the left shoulder. Exhale, folding. So we'll alternate side to side, inhaling to the right, exhaling. So each inhale you go to a new side, and we'll go a few times like this. You're using this as a moving meditation. And from there, not making it more complex or serious than it needs to be. Just having this chunk of our day be a time for listening, a time for a little bit of playfulness, and more than anything, an outlet for whatever you have to let go of. One more time each side, and then we'll do child's pose. So we go left and right. Exhale. Back of the mat, child's pose. Forehead In your child's pose, shake a little side to side, rolling your forehead out from temple to temple, letting the hips shift. You're just sort of allowing there to be a slow side to side settling experience. Inhale, down dog. So coming up. Reach the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Let's turn the back toes out and go warrior two. So swooping all the way up and deep into the front knee. Inhale, arms overhead. Now we're going to swan dive in this down to the left. So your arms go wide and you're going to go over the left side of the mat. See how low you can go here while being mindful of the front knee and the hips. Sweep back up, reverse swan dive, palms meeting overhead. Two more like that. Exhale. Make it about your breath. Put some spirit into it, some attitude, like it's choreography that you created or that you're spontaneously expressing in the moment. All right, exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Let's turn the back heel up. And then keep turning onto the outside edge of the back foot and the outside edge of the front foot. We're going to put the left hand on the ground, sweep the right arm to the sky. Lift the hips a little higher as the right arm goes overhead. And then exhale, coming down onto the left hip. Very gently. You can press into the outside of the knee. Lift up nice and tall. All right, we're just going to get creative here. So put the left hand at the front of the mat and this right foot, just put it, instead of in front of your left leg, step it behind. No big deal. Right off the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. See if you can lift your hips. See if you can go all the way up. Into wild thing. One more breath. And then on an inhale, looking at the ground, unwinding very slow and controlled. Down dog. Let's do the other side. Left leg to the sky. Exhale. Step through between the hands. We're going warrior two on the other side. Back toes turn out. Inhale, sweep up. Set yourself in. Inhale, prayer overhead. Exhale, swan diving. As low as feels good. Maybe your forehead even touches the ground. Almost there for me. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slow and controlled. Diving into the pose. Inhale, coming up. One more. Inhale, sweep up, prayer overhead. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. The right hand stays down. The left foot steps back a bit so that we can roll all the toes to the left. Sweep the right arm to the sky. Lengthen from the pelvis through the front of the heart. Take the left arm overhead. Lift up through the hips. One more breath. Exhale, hips come down. So this is a little moment of composure or taking a little break. So you can have it last a little bit longer if you need to. Inhale, lifting through the chest. All right, I feel ready. I'm just going to step this left foot behind me. Inhale, right arm goes up. And I lift up through my hips, left arm overhead. All right, looking at the ground is a tool to help us shift with control back to down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hop feet to the hands. Sweep the arms out and up all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. With it, take the left knee to the heart. So you're standing on your right leg only. Exhale, from here, we're going to sweep to warrior three. So the left leg goes back, heart goes forward. If you have space in front of you, you can reach the arms. You can also have them be out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stepping back. We'll do a high lunge. The front knee bends. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. And dive right into it the way we did. Inhale, sweep back up. Arms to the sky. All right, exhale, cartwheel. So we're going to do the same sequence just a little bit faster. So turning to the outside edge of the left foot. Sweep the right arm to the sky. Exhale, hips come down. Move your right foot behind you like a kickstand. And then inhale, sweep up. Gaze down. Exhale with control. Shift all the way around. Down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hop to the front. Sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer. Okay, other side. Inhale, right knee comes in, arms to the sky. Exhale, right leg goes back. Warrior three. Arms wherever you have space for them or wherever you need them. One more deep breath here. Exhale, step back. High lunge. Lunge into the front thigh deeply. Exhale, warrior two with the dive right down the sideline. Inhale, sweep back up. Palms meet overhead. Exhale, hands down. Turning the toes to the left, reach the left arm to the sky. Arm overhead, deep breath in. Exhale, we lower. Little break. Left foot steps back behind you. As soon as you're ready, inhale, we go up. Gaze down with control. Shift to down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop. Feet to the hands. Lengthen, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up to the sky. Exhale, hands in prayer. Okay, we'll do one more on each side. Inhale, sweep the arms. Standing on the right foot, left knee comes in. Like we did. Exhale, go warrior three. So extending the leg back. Exhale, step back. High lunge, heart to the sky. Warrior two, dive right into it. Inhale, sweep up. Palms meet overhead. Exhale, hands down. Let's do the same thing. So left hand down, turning the toes to the right. Sweep the right arm to the sky. Exhale. Now you can lower the hips, or if you have the strength, see if you can just step that foot behind you. Inhale, lifting up. All right, here's the twist. On an exhale, look down with control. Right hand comes down, leg goes to the sky. Stretch up. Exhale, come forward to plank, bring the knee to the forehead. One more of those. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, knee to forehead. Third time's a charm. All right, now slide the right knee across. We're going to lower onto the outside of the hip. Kick the leg out. So we've got perpendicular legs. Right leg is going to the left. Left leg is back. Come up on your fingertips. One more breath. A little taller if you can. And then let's slide our hands forward. See if you can come down onto the forearms. Climb up onto the hands. Press the hands down. Shift and lift up through the hips. You got it. Now we're going to try to bring the right foot right off the ground without sliding it. Take it back to the sky. Exhale, step through between the hands. Back knee down. We did this already. Sweep the arms behind you, interlace. Lift up through the chest. Lean the heart forward. Step the back foot to the front and fold, sending your arms up and over. Inhale. Sweep up. You can release the arms to the sky. Reach the right knee up. So we go right into the other side. Here we go. Warrior 3. Right leg back. Deep breath in. Step back, lunge. Arms up. So we go Warrior 2 and our dive. Swan diving Warrior 2. Right down the center. Inhale, sweeping back up. Palms meet overhead. Exhale, hands down. Turn those toes to the left. Left arm up. So this is a celebration practice. We're just sort of holding all that we've been working on so hard and having a moment to just be playful. So step the left foot back behind you. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, with control, gaze down. Spin it around, down dog splits, left leg to the sky. And then knee to the forehead, rounding in plank. 2 more like that. Sweep it back and up. Exhale. Really lift away from the ground on your exhale. Bring it in. Take it across. And we'll find our grounding here. Left hip down. Left leg out to the left. I'm going to turn my back toes up. Join me in that. Or my back heel up. Toes are tucked. Hands forward. Take a moment here. You can even close the eyes. Deeply connecting with the body. Exhale, walk the hands away from you. See if you can come down onto the forearms. All right, inhale, come up onto the hands. Here's a nice twist. So we're going to lean onto the left hip. The back foot is going to go around, sweeping the legs, rolling onto your back. Hands come to the knees. Take the legs out in frog pose. The knees are wide, toes are flexed. Interlace the hands behind your head. Take a nice long breath. Exhale, curl away from the ground. Shoulder blades fully off the ground. Inhale, take it back. And then we're going to twist on an exhale. Bring the right elbow to the left knee. Let's remember our frog position on the inhale. So go back to it. Head goes back. Exhale to the right. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more times. So each exhale, you go twisting opposite elbow to knee on a new side. Each inhale, you're filling up, relaxing, laying on your back. Keep it going. So it can be slow and controlled. You can find a way to be relaxed even here. One more time each side. All right, we're going to get out of this and go back to our sequence. So cross the ankles on your back, rock up to seated. So we go onto the left hip, right leg goes back, and then from here we go up, left leg to the sky. Whew. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, back knee down, sweep the arms. We did this on the other side, so we have to do it again. Arms behind you, interlace, lift up through the chest, lean back. Exhale, step to the front of the mat in a fold, sending those arms up and over. Inhale, sweep up, reverse swan dive, reach the arms to the sky, palms meet overhead. Exhale, hands in prayer. Catch your breath. All the layers, all the shedding that needs to happen. This movement is going to help us to do that. Arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Let's step back to plank pose. Take a deep breath in plank. Knees go down. This just makes it more manageable for me. So you can have the knees up if you want to. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades more into the back of the heart. And exhale, lower. Shoulders roll onto the back, to the left. We did this already. So up and over to the left. Next inhale, up and over to the right. Exhale, up the center. Roll the shoulders back. Sweep up. Exhale, child's pose. Rock it out side to side, slow and steady. Inhale, back to down dog. Sweep your left leg to the sky. Bring the left leg into pigeon pose. It's going to go across. Walk the back knee back. Come up on your fingertips. Walk your hands out nice and wide. Bend your back knee in, and then walk your hands back, pressing the fingertips into the ground. Keep the back heel pulling in. Lift up through the backs of the ribs. One more breath. Exhale. Foot comes down. Walk it forward. We'll go into this fold. So you're on the forearms. And we're pretty set up. We've done lots of twisting so far. So let's see if we can twist here. Coming up through the chest. So we always prepare for twists with length first on the inhale. And then on an exhale, we're going to see if we can bring the left elbow to the arch of the left foot, taking a prayer twist. So the right hand is on top of the left, and you're lifting and turning and looking up to the sky. With the back toes tucked, lift the back knee off the ground. One more breath. Get taller in the pose. Exhale. Hands down. Climbing out. Walk the back knee in. Let's keep walking the back knee in until the left knee and the right knee are backed up against each other. So from here, you're going to walk back with the hands and see if we can balance like this. So you're on the right knee, and we'll take it into a variation of eagle pose. So the arms come up. Exhale. Right elbow over the left, still balancing. Lift the elbows nice and high. One more breath. Inhale and wind. Exhale. Very slowly slide it back down. Step back. Down dog. Right leg to the sky. Exhale. Right leg pigeon. Walk the back knee back in space. So we started here in our pigeon. Walk the hands back. So you can see my shoulders are really rolling forward. I'm going to roll them back. Then lift. Bend my back foot in. So it's harder than you think to draw that back foot in. So really draw it in with energy. Lift up through the back ribs, looking up. One more breath. Growing taller through the front of the heart. Exhale. Hands walk forward, coming onto the forearms. All right, inhale, walk the hands in. We're setting up for our twist. On an exhale, we're going to bring the right hand to the arch of the right foot. Stack the hands, widen the left hip, and lift up through the chest. Lift the back knee. If you're putting energy in the back leg. And keep widening through the back hip. Last inhale, just inflate the pose. See if you can get a little taller. Exhale. Hands come down. Let's walk the back knee in. Little knee steps. In, all the way till your back knee is against the front knee. Walk the hands back. Take your time. See if it's possible. Standing balance here. Arms up. Exhale, left elbow over right. Inhale, elbows high. Inhale, unwind. Slow transition, take your time. Coming back down, step it out, all the way out, back to down dog. Knees come down. So we'll work on working towards camel. Remember, you can pad the knees. We're not going to do too many details, but interlace the hands behind your head. Scoop the tailbone down. Lift up. Inflate the back of the ribs more with each breath. See if you can bring the hands back to the feet with ease, with breath. Head going back. So we're using the generating heat in the body to move energy. To purify our hearts and minds. Inhale, back of the ribs lift to come up. So this is a back bending sequence I used to do all the time. To walk the knees to the front of the mat. And you might need to sit on a block under the hips on the block. If you're able to come into this Virasana pose, the heels are outside the knees. Heels outside the hips. Walk the hands back. This might be enough. Find a way to make this enough. If it's not, adjusting your feet, adjusting your hips. I'm going to slowly lift up, scooping my tailbone and lower back onto my elbows. See how it feels. So we're checking in all along the way. Maybe coming all the way back. Taking the arms overhead. So full Supta Virasana. I'm pressing actively from the tailbone towards the thighs and stretching forward from the thighs through the knees to get into the stretch for the thighs. for the quadriceps. Alright, walking the shoulder blades. I'm going to make this as easy as possible to come back up by using the hands, coming onto the elbows, walking in, coming all the way out, crossing the legs, extending them out in front. We'll do one more back bend, maybe two. Maybe we'll get creative. We'll see how the first one goes. So laying on our backs, feet hips width apart. So we're warm, but more than that, we have cultivated a sense of attention and carefulness in our bodies. So with that, take the arms to the sky. Decide if just the hips are going to go up. Maybe you can place the hands and do the first part of wheel pose, which is to lift the hips. From there, you can come up on your tiptoes, walk the feet in a little more. Coming up to the crown of the head, drawing the shoulder blades back, and pressing up. Exhale. When you come down, take the legs back to frog. This is important to follow our back bends. So interlace the hands behind the head. Take a deep lengthening breath here through the heart. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, opening. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Each inhale, find center, recompose yourself. Each exhale, with a calm facial expression, with a slow, smooth breath, alternate elbow to knee. Make sure that as you're twisting to the right shoulder blade comes off the mat. As you twist to the left shoulder blade comes off the mat. Important detail there. Couple more. Stay steady with it. One more time each side. Draw both knees in, resting on your back. Happy baby. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Drive the thighs forward, like you're bringing the tailbone back down to the ground. Bring the feet together, widening the thighs away from your torso. All right, we're going to get creative with this one last back bend. Keep the feet like this. Bring your feet to the ground in this diamond shape. So it's called reclined Baddha Konasana or Supta Baddha Konasana. Walk the shoulder blades onto the back. Press the elbows down beside the ribs. And now gently I didn't think I could do this before I did it, so if that experience is yours too, you're not alone. Press the feet into each other. Lift the hips off the ground. Walk the shoulder blades a little bit more onto the back. So it's bridge pose with your feet in Baddha Konasana. Extend the arms, interlace, walk the shoulder blades more onto the back. Now grow your rainbow from the heart, lift up, hips lift up, everything lifts. Exhale, come down. Draw the feet back in, interlace the hands around the outside edges of the feet. One of my favorite practices I haven't done in a long time we're going to do. So the feet are going to rub into each other, hands rubbing into each other like friction right here. So getting everything, feeling your body warming the palms and the soles. Inhale, draw it in. Hug both knees in, extend just the right leg forward. So we're preparing for a twist with an inhale. And then exhale, take the left knee across. I'm tucking my left toes behind the right knee, all the way across. Take the left arm up and overhead, out to the side. Inhale, unwind. Switch legs. Right knee in. Hook the toes behind the left knee. And exhale, take it across. So the right arm is going to circle overhead first. And then you'll slowly open it to the right. Just feeling everything along the way. Exhale, unwind. Inhale out of the twist. Draw the knees in. Let's rock along the length of the spine. Up to seated. And we'll slow it down. So you can take the long edge of the mat. Extend the legs out fully. Inhale, lifting up through the heart. Walk the hands right down the center line. And just trust yourself as you go. So you're listening into your knees, you're listening into the hamstrings, and you're moving at a pace that will allow you to process anything that your body needs to tell you. And that's the most valuable skill. The skill that, in my 20 years of practice, is more important than the performance of any pose. Take the hands back. We did this earlier. Now we're doing the seated version. So it's legs wide, hands right along the left foot. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can take the left hand outside the foot and see if the right hand and the left outer shin or foot can connect. Inhale, coming up. Hands behind you, just to recompose yourself. So this is we're moving back into our integrity of just the knowing that the inner experience is more important than how it looks on the outside. So let's walk to the right with that in mind. Maybe framing the right foot. Bring the left hand to the right foot. Inhale, coming up. Take both legs forward. Because we did this leg position earlier, I'm going to take you into one of my favorite forward folds. The right leg is going to thread over the left, and you'll take your right knee and press it over. So the right leg is in Konasana, knee over knee. The left leg is extended. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift up. So this is a really nice boundary for the lower leg so that it doesn't lift up. So now you're going to have to really work on lengthening through the front body, bringing the hands to the shins. Maybe the hands go to the foot. And see about rounding and folding here. Inhale, walk it in. Extend, do the other side, and then we're done. So left knee over right. Use your hands. Press the knees over. Left knee over right. Inhale, lift up through the chest. And exhale. Last breath before Shavasana. See if you can find closure to this experience in some way. Coming up, the most important pose. Lay all the way back. If you have something in your hair, take it out so that you can get your fingers all through your scalp as we slide into this final resting pose. So you're giving your head exactly what it needs, experimenting with using the fingernails, using the finger pads. Eventually just resting every bone of your body. Settling on every level takes time, so we're resting every bone, every muscle, resting everything, every responsibility on your to-do list, detaching from everything possible until we return to the experience of being a soul in a body. Still on planet Earth. Gently moving your fingers and toes, bending one knee and then the other. Taking as much of this with you as you can. Make our way to seated. Taking one very personal last cycle of breath with the hands in prayer. Thank you so much for pouring yourself into this practice and this adventure and sharing this experience with me. Namaste.
Flying too close to the sun. Flying too close to the sun.